thief, the cat burglar.
Big integrity.
Big integrity.
Big Tech?
Oh, man. Look at the cat
The
burglar.
1-2 punch of Big Tech.
Look at the cat burglar. Staring off into the next house he wants to run in. Big cat. That's Big Cat.
Is that a Miri?
Quiet as a mouse.
I believe that this person belongs in the top 5. So I'm not mad at them being number 1.
Look how short
I'm
his
keeping
brief
my
is.
non-bias the way I have this entire time. I didn't want to defend Adam 22, nor do I want to defend this gentleman. But he should be in the top 5.
Why didn't they put a write-up on him?
They barely give him anything.
And that's based off what hip-hop media is now.
For more on the
So I'm not sure if I'm giving a compliment right now by saying I think these people should be in the top 5.
Ex-rapper to punting career path. Wow.
The most abrasive commentator in hip-hop.
I think they meant another. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I mean, this could be the rollout for bringing the show back.
Yeah.
1-2 punch. And Death's on there too.
You don't want to join Carisha?
Yeah.
that's
Terrible.
Oh
my God.
I think that's what they
the
want.
integrity cracks at like number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? They got rid of it immediately.
Yeah.
They let you know right there, like, all right, we threw all that shit out the window that we said we was about with this list. It's not real. It doesn't exist.
Yo, but go back to
That was a good
criteria.
Behind people's backs. But there's way too much check chasing going on in podcasting land. And then you niggas got the nerve to open your mouth and say something to a nigga like me who do it for the sport and the art of it. Everybody got to relax out here. Very pivotal decisions be made when you get to certain intersections. Some of y'all choose to take a check. Y'all got mouths to feed. It get risky when you out here in independent contractor land.
Talk to him.
You contracted workers have to really watch how you speak about the independent contractors that get it how they live it. Nothing wrong with building them. Lord knows I've done it for a bunch of companies. But build yourself at the same time. So when the day comes that y'all butt heads, because that day is inevitable, you'll have something to fall back on. And you won't just be looking to take the next check from somewhere. This may concern. This is not even on page 1 of the manual, because you niggas ain't in the bookstore. Instead of critiquing people's placement on this list, we need more critiquing on why you're not on it. To everyone not on it, shut the fuck up. There's some steps that you niggas have missed. To whom it may concern, stop holding the microphone. Like if I'm just giving out podcast advice, it's certain niggas, y'all can't speak to me, y'all didn't do the work yet. You didn't go in the bookstore. Hire the editors. Get people to help. Invest in the staff. Pay the staff. Get more staff. Stop check chasing. Stop doing the bare minimum and expecting that to yield results. You niggas are the bare minimum boys. You niggas get that bag, put it in your pocket, and do the bare minimum. I don't want to hear none of you niggas talk about nobody in here. Hey, to whom it may concern. Because niggas here get to work. All niggas do is get to the work. Hey, it ain't even nothing to be mad at. We just stating facts right now. She moved cross country. This nigga ain't slept in months. Thinks about the gig, executes the gig, shows up on time for the gig. Like, it's niggas out there that be talking about me. Y'all niggas don't show up on time. Like, I don't feel like niggas can speak to me if you ain't got like some of the bare basics, bare minimum things together. Like not being tardy.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on Joe Budden responding to Rory Mal's comments about him receiving the #1 spot on Complex's media personality power ranking list in hip-hop. And I'm adding links in the description from episode 616 so you can get the full context of what Joe was saying, because he gave a lot of to whom it may concerns to others on there, and it'll take an hour video to break all that shit down. So I might do that on live stream later on. We'll see how everything go. But also the clip from Rory Mal, and I'm thinking that come from that Patreon. I actually grabbed it off of Twitter, but they had a short clip on their channel about the list, and I guess they saved the other pieces for their Patreon and everything like that. But overall, when it come down to the come down, there's layers in this situation. First, that nigga Joe went at him and said, y'all the bare minimum boys, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit sounds crazy, dog. We know anytime they call Joe a thief, cat burglar, make comments, Joe gonna respond with something slick. Sometimes he goes into detail even more and go harder in the situation. But Joe popped this shit today, and I'm here for it, man. Pop your shit, Joe. Controversial Joey, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all niggas be calling me Joe Venger and all that crazy shit, nigga. I tell a nigga I'm a fan of a nigga. Hey, I might not agree with everything Joe do and say at times, but hey, I'm gonna watch the shit, so I'm a fan of it. It is what it is. I'm gonna pop out of support. Same thing with Rory Mal. And I'm going to tell y'all like this, Joe has a different mindset with this podcast shit. He love it. That shit is in his heart. I hear it. You know what I'm saying? He has a passion for it. He wants to do it. No matter what drives that passion, he willing to get up there and get out there and do it. That's what he love to do. And I'm a nigga that love this content space myself, so I can see that in Joe. So what he's saying is key things. Now, when he come down to talk about the microphones, that can be subjective. We know that's who we talking about. They the only people I see really holding the microphones like that in the podcasting space. And Joe, like, nigga, put the microphones down, nigga. And I'll be real, it do give you more of a laid-back vibe if you don't have a mic in front of you at all. Meaning you can have, like, more so like a earpiece on you, a microphone attached on you. Or if you have the microphone in front of you, you look more relaxed. And it give you more like a player type inviting energy, but to each his own. That's subjective. And Joe was making some points. I don't know everything about Rory and Mal's business, but things that he was saying just for podcasters and content creators and business in general, hey, you got to reinvest. You got to be on time. We know it's a known thing that Mal used to be late back in the day. If you was on it early on like myself, you know, Mal, they used to say, nigga, you don't be on time. That is a key thing in this shit, bro. Punctuality. And I got to work on my organization too. Organization is a big thing. That's one thing I want to tell y'all is YouTubers and content creators who just getting started. There's plenty of people in this game that's way above a nigga that, you know, do they shit. But things that I learned is organization in this shit. That's a big thing. But overall, bro, they gonna pop their shit and do what they do. Now with the list, I agree with Joe Budden being number one, bro. I told y'all before, I don't know why Complex let Joe leave. That was probably one of the stupidest decisions that a business would make. I know Joe probably can be hard to deal with from the outside looking in. I don't know because I never been under the ceiling with him. But you make that work, bro. That everyday struggle shit with him, Nadeska, and Academics, that three-way trio, most definitely was one of the biggest hip-hop shows of the generation, my nigga. They basically had invented a new TRL, a new 106 in Park, just without the audience. Raw, uncut, people on here that was passionate about this thing, and you can't pay for that image and what they had going on. Complex didn't see the value in it. They let Joe leave. Joe stuck and rolled this out. I feel like he influenced the podcast space super heavy when it comes to telling, like, hey, man, this is it. This is the wave. Just doing this thing organically with it on how him, Rory Mal, was just on there talking. I got a lot of game from them niggas and everything. So y'all tell me what y'all think. We got more shit coming. We gonna have different opinions and get more detail later on the live. 1000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.